In today's video, I've got 5 facts about Mirio Togata from the series My Hero Academia / a character analysis video. But hey, if you're new here, why not join the Form 4 community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a video. And a quick warning that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up. Anyway, with that being said, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Mirio is a third-year student at UA High and one of the big 3. Previous to Izuku Midoriya, he was the candidate to inherit One for All and become All Might's successor. His hero name is Lemillion, which he says sounds like the name of the Japanese rock band Remio Roman. The reason he picked this as his hero name is because his goal is to save at least 1 million people. Mirio made his anime debut in episode 62 and made his manga debut in chapter 121. He is a human male and is 18 years old. His birthday is on the 15th of July, which is the same as Midoriya's. He also stands at 181 centimeters, which makes him 5'11" and a quarter. He has a very basic design that reminds me of, Vault Boy from Fallout. Don't know why, is that just me? Anyway, he has a very muscular build with some noticeable scars on his arms. He has blue oval shaped eyes, a rounder nose than most characters in the series, and blonde hair that was once long and worn in a ponytail before he decided to cut it short and go for the cowlick style. Attire wise, he wears the standard UA uniform with a belt that has a golden mouth-like buckle. As for his hero costume, he calls it the Lemillo suit. This suit is actually made from the fibers from his own hair, which could be the reason he cut it. This is so that it works in order with his quirk that I will of course go into in a later fact. Now, the suit itself is a proper hero suit. It is a white and blue skin-tight suit with 1 million printed in yellow along the front. He has 2 green stripes that look like a belt, knee-high boots, a cape, gloves, and he finished off the costume with a white visor that acts as a mask. Personality-wise, Mirio is very loud and full of energy. He can come across as a bit dumb and has some weird habits, which many have questioned how this guy is considered as one of the big 3 that UA has to offer. Now, like All Might, Mirio always wears a smile and is very optimistic, which is one of the things that made him stand out as an obvious contender for All Might's replacement, which of course to him is a huge honor because, like many of the other young heroes, he looks up to All Might as an idol or a source of inspiration. For all of his personality's quirks, let's say, he does have a strong sense of justice and is very focused on his overall goal of becoming a pro hero. He works extremely hard when it comes to mastering a quirk that could very well have been a hindrance to him, but through his hard work and dedication to always improve, he has managed to turn this into one of the most powerful quirks the series has to offer. Now, Mirio is extremely brave despite his laid-back nature. Due to his previously mentioned hard work, he is very experienced when it comes to dealing with dangerous people and is a person that does not scare easy at all. He constantly displays the values of what a true hero represents, be it risking his life or even sacrificing something major to him. Mirio's Japanese voice actor is Terusuke Shingaki. He has voiced other characters such as Kari Yamato in Fate Zero, Crimson Kingbolt from Axel World, Nathaniel Hawthorne in Bungo Stray Dogs, Rido Kuran from Vampire Knight, and more. Mirio's English voice actor is Rico Fajardo. He has voiced other characters such as Kotaro Tatsumi in Zombieland Saga, Nozel Silva from Black Clover, Hayato Kisaragi in 100, Tor Kokonoe from Absolute Duo, and more. Okay, so Mirio is without a doubt one of the strongest, most powerful characters in the My Hero Academia universe. He wasn't really born with the abilities that have landed him the title of UA's most powerful student, but through his hard work, dedication, and endless resolve, he attains this. He has trained himself so well that when he took on pretty much all of Class 1A, they deemed him as being invincible. He has an immense understanding on his quirk, which, sounds pretty obvious, but in his case, it certainly has a very different meaning. Mirio has such superhuman strength, and his ability to deduce situations and his enemies' movements is quite outstanding. Going back to his strength and that exercise against Class 1A, this class is obviously something special, as we have seen throughout most of the series, but the gap between them and Mirio was showcased by him taking the vast majority of them out with just a single punch to the gut in a matter of mere seconds. Now, I mentioned mere seconds because Mirio boasts incredible speed, as he managed to take out more than half of the students in around 6 seconds. His footwork, durability, endurance, and precision is something you just cannot ignore. Mirio's quirk is called Permeation. His quirk allows him to pass through solid objects such as walls, the ground, or even enemy attacks. When activating his quirk, he can slip through the floor, reposition himself, and then deactivate his quirk, which propels him out of the ground into his chosen spot. Really awesome quirk, but it does have two downsides, one major, the other just not cool. So the first is that when he activates his quirk, he loses the senses of sight and hearing, as well as his ability to breathe. The only thing he can feel is the feeling of falling. Because of this, he can obviously only use this ability for a certain amount of time. The second is that once Mirio becomes intangible, his clothes also slip through him, which means he is completely naked once he deactivates his quirk. Guess that could be used as some sort of distraction technique. Mirio does have two super moves. The first is called Blinder Touch Eyeball Crush, where he pretends to target an opponent's eyes and activates his quirk so that the arm passes through them. Once they are distracted by this, he will deliver an almighty gut punch with his other arm. The second super move is called Phantom Menace, which isn't a Star Wars reference. This is basically a very high speed combo that hits his opponents instantaneously. So what he does is projects himself at very high speeds in many directions while landing precise and very powerful blows to his opponent every time he passes by them. But thanks for watching this my video, 5 facts about Mirio Togata from the series My Hero Academia. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to see more characters from this series, let me know in the comments. Now a quick shout out to my 414 Elite Patreons, that in Thomas, Jamie, Autumn, Joshua, Carr, Aaron, VideoGamer75, and the rest of you supporting me on the other tiers. You guys are awesome, thank you so much for supporting me. If you're interested in what other rewards I have to offer on my Patreon, the link is in the description. Now don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, as it really does help these videos reach a wider audience, and subscribe for more anime content. Till next time my fellow weebs, peace!